Ah, look at it burn. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 8 Village. And you know, I actually do kind of like how this looks, as morbid as that might sound. So let's do a little something to it. Just like a lot of games before it, photo mode is a thing that exists. And let me just say, as we go further along into video game generations, the amount of tools that are available, they just keep expanding. Spider-Man, God of War, Resident Evil Village, what have you, and even Doom Eternal, out of nowhere, has a photo mode. And this is always fun. It's always neat to see what the developers think other people would like to do for a photo. Now, this one just has all the options, so I'm just going to talk over me, picking and choosing different options because there are just way too many to count. You have depth of field, you have vignettes, you have bloom. So I'm pretty much going to use one of every single effect and see how this burning building looks in the last result. But yeah, just know that this does exist, and it's always interesting to see the different things you can do. You can start up photo mode during cutscenes. You can start it during gameplay. I believe there is actually an option to remove characters from a photo, so if you want to get a shot that's just the background, you can remove everybody altogether. The one thing I don't like about this particular photo mode is that right there at the bottom. Why do we need the Capcom logo at the bottom? It's not the logo, but it's the copyright of Capcom, just in case we didn't know that this game about a deadly village is from Resident Evil Village. I don't know, it just seems a little off, but thanks to a lot of majority of the consoles, they all have a special button that lets you take snapshots. Cool. This snapshot of a weird, overblown, fiery black and white building, ugh! Wow, that was a jump, is now saved on my Xbox forever. Fantastic. And bam! For taking a photo in photo mode, that's some easy gamer score, that's an easy trophy. Cool. Well, now that we're done with that, let's get out of here. Oh. Everybody okay?
Who's there? Oh, stop! Mother Miranda! Hey!
Oh! Hey, wait a minute! I've heard about you!
Who was... What was that?
Wait, don't disappear into the corn! That was the eponymous Mother Miranda! Chase after her! Hey, are you okay? Ah! Julian! What did they do to you, boy? Okay, now that's the last villager killed. Fun thing, while I was looking at trailers for Resident Evil Village, they actually did a red herring in the trailer where the villagers were going to have a much bigger picture in this entire game. Hold on, I just need to try and remake the opening screen here. It's looking a little... okay. But, yeah, I think that was just to throw off the scent that this was a Resident Evil game. So, good on you for a red herring.
Yes. Death has visited them all.
Unfortunately, from the very beginning, every single villager was going to die, except for this lady. Maybe she just wards off the evil spirits with the skulls. And maybe it's her pulsating back. I don't know. Maybe it's the finger painting she's making in the ground. Something is keeping the monsters away from her, but more power to her. Good job, Grandma. Oh, speaking of which, this is the second Resident Evil game numbered, I guess, numbered in a row, where the possibility of the grandma chokeslamming me through a table is very high. I can't figure out how a circle item goes in circle. So, Resident Evil kind of went away from puzzles a long time ago and made it as brief distractions. So, yeah, you aren't going to have too many difficult puzzles, but they are a nice little, I don't know, time waster.
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
Hey, I died a lot in Resident Evil Biohazard. I've got blood. A lot of it has been spilling all over the place. Hey, I belong in this castle. This is perfect. Aw, sweet. Nice number of lay there. And I'm on the prowl here. Let me just make sure there are no other birds. Here we are, ready to hunt. Gotcha. And my aim is awful. But then again, you wouldn't believe how many invisible walls are actually in the sky. If that crow went just... Okay, how do I want to explain this? Basically, if a crow is flying for 2 seconds after it lifts off the ground, you can't shoot it because of all the invisible walls. Now, excuse me while I take a little dip into the water here, just to check for secrets and possible collectibles. You never know what they might hide in the water. I really hope we never get a Resident Evil game where you're forced to swim. That just sounds awful. Just keep me grounded, please. I love walking around. Don't overcomplicate Resident Evil. For the love of God, it doesn't need to be any more complicated. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of used to this. Just going through corridors. Alright, we found the wine cellar, boys! Hell yeah! Aw, sweet, nobody else can get in. Let's drink up! Actually, now that I think about it, this might be the village's emergency provisions. I mean, it looks like a lot of it has molded. But that's okay. It looks like we can get through to the castle here. Let's go.
Well, well. Didn't think anyone was left. You must be pretty tough. Huh.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're not local. Even better.
Ow! Why?
Mother Miranda's gonna love you. Wait, you're whining. We're almost there.
Hey, this looks familiar.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you that you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrisk. My daughters and I shall deliver to you the finest.
Way ugly! I want to see! He's awake!
Brother, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Oh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, yak, as a man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
Hi.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn mouth! And don't be a sore loser! You'll find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision!
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that.
glory! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin! Let's see what you can do. Ethan Winters. Get ready.
No!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
And we're off! Don't stay too long because Lycans do show up to try and attack you. In fact, they'll try to attack you from every which way. In fact, let me see if I can find the guys that... Yep, there he is. All right, we're not staying. Enjoy your endurance round. You're going to be doing a lot of enduring. All right, so no front, no back. Here we go. Through the wood. And down here. Oh my god, I think they want to hurt me. Oh no. Oh boy! You again! Hi! No! Uh-oh! Ouch! Why? Ooh, nice dodge. And a nice little slide. Alright, well, we've escaped death twice right now. I wonder what they could possibly throw at me now.
You're still alive? Impressive.
Uh-oh. Okay, I think you can figure out how to avoid Death Trap number 3. I mean, they kind of make it obvious in the first person and even in third person. Yeah, you just come through here, examine this real quick, and escape. Now, don't think you can just stop and admire how the entire thing is still coming down. You have to keep running because these can actually kill you.
Word. You truly are as strong as they say.
But once you get here, you are perfectly safe, no more falling ceiling. So we've avoided death 3 times.
Oh, you don't think I'd let you get away, did you?
Yes, I did.
Gotta keep Dada and Moreau entertained. So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Ha ha ha! Nothing like fresh American ground beef! Ha 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 ha!
That shouldn't have worked, but it did, so we're alive. Yay!
Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
Meet your main antagonists, the Four Lords plus Mother Miranda, the one you're looking for. That right there is a really good introduction. You know how sequels to games, you have to up the ante a little bit? That is primarily the opening. Welcome to the family, son, plus dragging you to the Baker house, and then you enjoy dinner with the family. That's this, but done extra, tenfold. You get to meet the 4 main antagonists that will be challenging later on, and also the final boss, just right out there in the open. You also get to see their personalities firsthand. And I gotta say, I've always been a fan of personalities in Capcom games. They go wild when they need to, and yeah, these characters go above and beyond. They are fantastic. And all of that was just to open a door. No joke. We had to be stabbed again, which, you know, how much punishment can Ethan Winters take? I don't know. Yeah, probably more than you think. I mean, he has had his leg cut off and his arm cut off. Wow, he gets a lot of extremities cut off. Well, I'm sure that'll never happen again. But hey, I think we're finally on the way to the castle. The place we were heading. Yeah, so that's a nice little distraction. It lets you know what you're dealing with, especially your first time through. And the game knows that it's pretty, so it gives you moments like this where you can unleash photo mode. Thank you for using a snowy region, Capcom. You make it look gorgeous. Now, excuse me, I have to hunt. There's one, and... Oh! Got it! Before it even passed the skybox! Nice! Okay, just need to do that, what, 3 more times, maybe? That'd be cool. So there's a little detail that has been added out here, and I never noticed it the first time playing, but I'm glad it exists. The scarecrows. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, that's, I'm actually surprised I never noticed that, because I did my best to look... Oh, how did I miss that? To look over every nook and cranny of this game, just because I was so enthralled with it. I never noticed those were humans on the scarecrows. But it makes sense. This entire village has become the Four Lords' punching bag. Yikes. Oh, I'm glad I don't live here. I'm glad I live, like, a few miles away. You know, they never do mention how far away we are from the Winters' home, but that's okay. We're here now, and that's what matters. And speaking of what matters, let's introduce another character who is a fan favorite. And there's a big reason why.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
One of the best characters in Resident Evil 4 was the Wandering Merchant. Was he friend? Was he foe? You didn't know.
As you wish.
And then this guy shows up. 4 numbered sequels later, we got another merchant. This is the Duke. You can buy items from him, you can buy ammo from him, you can buy weapons, you can buy all sorts of things, as well as sell all sorts of things. Inside here, you'll see he has a bigger attaché case, which is pretty nice, and also custom parts for your guns, as well as a couple weapons, which I got from some DLC for getting the deluxe edition. I'm not going to be using those just because I feel like it's cheating. They are upgraded weapons, but I will buy these. These are recipes for creating ammunition. I'll get it for the shotgun. I'll get it for, Actually, I'm out of money. Shoot. I didn't even realize I was so low on cash. But, yeah, if you ever need ammo, if you ever need a healing item, come to the Duke. He's got what you need. And this actually came from the deluxe edition. Again, I'm not going to use it, because it's extremely powerful, and you buy it for $200. It's a steal. I'm not going to do it. But just know that if you got one... Actually, there were like 10,000 editions for Resident Evil Village. That if you got it, you got some sort of DLC, because we can't all have it in the same game, unfortunately. But this right here, the weapon charm, I'm definitely buying this because it costs nothing. And it does nothing. It is just cosmetic. Do you see that, games industry? You can have cosmetics cost nothing! Although it did come from a DLC code, but you know, hand wave that away. It costs nothing in-game.
Do you have enough firepower? I can now offer an expanded weapon modification service.
Just like the RE4 Merchant, you can upgrade your guns. This is where you'll find all your upgrades. Now, you notice how there are 2 little wrenches with plus signs over there on the right with the Mr. Everywhere weapon charm. That's how many customizable pieces there are for each weapon. So, these weapons can always get more powerful, and as you proceed through the game, more modifications will be added, and the Duke does expand his services pretty much every new time you find him. There are a few exceptions, but just know that you can upgrade your guns.
Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend.
The Duke's purse. You can sell valuable items to the Duke, and he will buy them at a high price. Well, somewhat high price. This game is actually very stingy with the money. For example, Resident Evil 4, if you blast through the entire game and you save your cash, you might be able to end the game with 2.5, or not 2.5, that's way too much. About 300,000 to 400,000 pesetas. In Resident Evil Village,
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
You're going to be playing this game a lot in order to unlock everything, but thankfully this game is pretty replayable. I guess that's okay. I would have kind of liked it if the economy was a little better, but, you know, that's just one small complaint, and comparing it to a game that came out, at this point, eons ago. Welcome to Castle Dimitrisk.
Could Rose be here?
Maybe, Ethan, maybe. And now, some revenge. Those 4 lords think they... Oh my god. And they think they can keep me in this castle? Well, fine. You know what I'm gonna do in this castle? Break all the shit. Anything that I see that's breakable, swipe it with a knife. There it goes. Shoot it with a handgun. I've got plenty. Oh, I can't push buttons, which sucks. Maybe... Aha! This is where they're gonna start getting sneaky with all the hidden gems and everything. Check your map frequently just to see if the area you're in is blue or red. Chances are it's a gem that's hiding in the wall or ceiling. Hello there. The 3 daughters, Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. Adorable. Let's go ahead and read the mail. Redneck, delivery of 1 male, 3 females. Ugh. 28th, Mother Miranda, meeting with Mistress Dimitrisk. Ooh, wonder who she is. And February 1st, the Duke. So you know how you never officially got... You never got the history of the Resident Evil 4 merchant? If you read some deep lore, you'll eventually find... He's just a wandering merchant. He'll buy and sell to whoever comes up to him and has money. I'd like to think the same for the Duke. He seems to be in it for his own gain. He'll buy and sell as long as you have the cash or the items. At least, that's what I'd like to think. Unleash your wild side, Ethan. Destroy everything. Make it all perish. No glass is safe from me. So, if you ever wanted to see how good the RE engine is, Castle Dimitrisk is a very good example, because this place... almost looks photorealistic at times. This engine is pulling no punches. It is gorgeous what they can do with this place. I mean, look at all this stuff. From far away, it looks great. If you get up close, thankfully with the Series X and the PS5, it doesn't have too many blurry textures, but I could go on and on about how good this game looks. I mean, look at this! This is beautiful! I can fit my family photo in there! Okay, we need something spherical. Spherical! What's this? A craftsman of the late 19th century, Norstein was branded a heretic in his homeland. Ooh. He wandered the lands until he settled in a remote village. He created 4 labyrinths: the castle, the house on the hill, the water wheel, and the iron tower. 4, huh? He put a gun to his temple and took his own life. Each labyrinth is unique and requires its own specially crafted metal ball to operate. Each one contains crystallized human remains, which are said to be Norstein's 4 beloved wives. The labyrinths are their graves. You know how I said puzzles have kinda diminished in Resident Evil? Well, this is how they add puzzles to the game while not actually adding puzzles to the game. Each major area will have one of these labyrinths. Find the metal ball, put it in there, and then you have a puzzle to accomplish. It's like a little mini-game. Your reward is crystallized remains, and you can sell them for a high price. Not bad. You know, the save theme isn't used too often in this game, but I love hearing it when it's available. You can always find it in that room. God, nobody unlocks doors around here. Bunch of maniacs. Well, I don't have too much else that I can look at. Maybe here? Mask the angel's blinded gaze, and only then will you need a can of Raid.
Looking for Rose?
Oh, I am, actually. 1, 2... 3, uh-oh. Hi, how you doing? Ah! Excuse me, I believe we just met.
Man blood.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters. Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother.
Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother. I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Udama!
Hey, wait.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm glad nothing ever happens to Ethan's hands. Well, I guess we're stuck up here. I don't even want to think what that A press means, so I won't worry about it too much. Kinda lost on what to do next. Maybe I'll wait for them to go farther away?
I gotta get out of here before they come back.
Okay, good idea, Ethan. Next time on Resident Evil Village. Let's get the hell out of here. See you guys next time.